Today's lesson is revision on surface area and volume quiz from Maths Online. Question 1, find the circumference. Circumference is the distance round the shape, in this case a circle. What's the formula for circumference? C equals 2 pi r. R is the radius, so we need to find the radius. R equals half of diameter. My diameter 28.6 centimeters, so I'm going to halve that, equals 14.3 centimeters. So I've got my radius. I'm ready to find my circumference. So therefore, circumference C equals 2 times pi times 14.3. You will get 89.8495 ... But what does it say? We want it to be one decimal place. So to be 89.8 centimeters. Now I'm going to go with the number 3. Find the area. Okay, so we are looking for area, not circumference, area. So formula for area is 2 pi r squared. Okay, just remember, square is area. And correct one decimal place. Again, I need to find my radius. Radius is right there, 3 meters. Okay, so 2 times pi times r is 3 squared. So now we put it all in a calculator. You will get, all right, number 2, this one is a semicircle, half of a circle, and we want to find the perimeter. Again, we're going to have to use C equals 2 pi r, but this time it's a half. So I'm going to do divided by 2. And then we have to add the diameter. So the diameter here is 6 centimeters. Radius is half of diameter, so therefore 3 centimeters. Okay, I think I'm ready to use a formula here. C equals 2 times pi times r, which is 3, divided by 2, and then plus diameter 6. Now this part is only the curved part, okay, the distance of the curved part. That's why we have to add the diameter to find the whole perimeter of semicircle. I'll put all in a calculator in the brackets. Exactly what I wrote there, 2 times pi times 3 divided by 2, close the bracket, plus 6, I will get 15.424. We want it to be one decimal place. It'll be 15.4 centimeters. Any questions on that? No, you can't just sit there and watch what I do, because it's not going to go to your brain unless you really make it yours. All right, question 4. What fraction of the circle is shaded? Okay, it's not asking you to find the perimeter or the area. It's asking you to find just a fraction with angle. That's all. We need to find total angle of a circle, which is
360 degrees.
Excellent, thank you. 360 degrees. And we're just looking at 72 degrees of it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put 72 degrees and 360 degrees. Simplify this. It'll become 1/5. Of course, you can just use a calculator. You just put it in, 72 over 360. You will get the answer 1/5. Okay, question 5. Find the area. This time we have to look for area. So, and composite shape. What does that mean? It has more than one shape. Put it together. So I'll put first rectangle as my area 1, the second little rectangle as area 2. So I need to find area 1, area 2, and then add them together will give me total area. First one, you need to find base and height for this one. I can see that 2 numbers there. So that can be my height, that can be my base. What's happening here is...
Miss, would you times them together?
Yes, very good. So with area, you have to times it. Whereas a perimeter, you plus them together. You know, perimeter, P, so plus, area times. Okay, So it'll be 7 times 8, 56. So that's my area 1. Now I'm looking at area 2. Base and height, I've got one value here that can be my base, but I don't know about this part because the whole thing is 13. So how do we find this little parts here?
13 minus 8.
Great. Fantastic. Which is?
5.
Excellent. So 5 centimeters. So my base and height are both 5 centimeters. So this quadrilateral is actually square. I thought it was rectangle, but when I found out the values, they are the same. So therefore, it's square, 25. For total, I just need to add them both. 56 plus 25 will give me 81. So that's my answer. Okay, question 7. Find the circumference. Okay, we're back to circumference now of a circle with radius 40 millimeters and answer in a 1 decimal place. What's the formula for the circumference?
2 times pi times radius.
Excellent. 2 pi r. And my radius, Mandy, what's my radius from the question? 40 millimeters. So 2 times pi times 40.
251.327, but to 1 decimal place, it's 3.
Excellent. Good job. And millimeters. Question 6. How many cubic millimeters in a cubic centimeter? Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to show you easiest way of doing this. You have to use the conversion measurement diagram. 1 centimeters equal to 10 millimeters. So diagram was kilometers, meters, centimeters, millimeters. And a kilo, anything with a K in it, it's something to do with 1,000. Meter to centimeters, 100. And centimeters to millimeters, 10. We want it to be cubic millimeters, cubic centimeter. That's what we have to look for. I'm going to actually cube this. 10 millimeters. Okay, when I cube them, left-hand side becomes 1 cubic centimeter equals, this one is 10 times 10 times 10, or you can use a calculator, 10 to the power of 3. That means 1,000 cubic millimeters. Okay, number 8, find the perimeter of this quadrant. It's quarter of a circle. So we are using circumference formula. C equals 2 pi r. Because it's only quarter of it, what do I need to do? You divide it by what?
2.
That's going to be half of a circle.
3.
3 will be the third of a circle.
Divided by 4.
Correct. That'll give you quarter, wouldn't it? Quart is 4. What is my radius here?
8.7.
Yep, 8.7 centimeters. And that's my radius. That's my radius. This part, Hannah, see, equals 2 pi r divided by 4, which just will give you this curved part. But perimeter is for the whole sector, whole shape. Now, what do we have to add?
I know this, but I forgot it.
This part is just the curved, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we need to have the other side, this one.
Plus 8.7 the power of 2.
Power of 2.
Or 8.7 plus 8.
Correct. So 8.7 plus 8.7. That will be the complete quadrant. 2 times pi times r was 8.7 divided by 4, and then plus 8.7 plus 8.7. And I'll put that in your calculator and tell me the answer, please. So please calculate it with Hannah so that we can match up.
31.
31.1.
Because the number's over 5. Yeah, 31.1.
31.1
centimeters.
Great. What a great teamwork you guys did just now. Question 9. Find the area. Okay, we're back to area here now. of a circle. So what's the formula for area? Area of a circle is pi r squared, and it says radius is 4, so my 4 is going to be here. Area equals,
Pi times 4 centimeters squared.
excellent,
50.3.
excellent, good job. 50.3 square centimeters. 11. How do we find shaded area? You have no idea? Okay, that's all right. We can have a look. So shaded area. What if I can find the area of the whole thing, and then I'll take this triangle, take it off, and then take this triangle off, then I will get the shaded part. Do you agree?
Yeah.
We are going to find the area of the rectangle and then area of triangle. So triangles are these ones. So we have to double it. How do we find the area of rectangle here? The rectangle is base times height. So what's my base? What's my height?
10 times 8, which is 80.
Excellent. 10 times 8, which is 80 square meters. What about triangle?
Height.
Half times base times height, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So half times, what's a base? What's my height?
10 and 8.
Ooh. Okay, that's a good mistake. That's an excellent mistake, actually. I have a question for you. That's the base of the triangle, isn't it, or height? The yellow part is not part of the triangle. Do you understand this one?
Yeah.
So how do we find this one?
10 minus 2 and 8 minus 2.
Oh, fabulous. That is so good. My base, I'm just going to call it, that's my base, and that's my height. So what Grace did, she took the 2 out from the 10 and 8. So 10 minus 2, which is 8, and 8 minus 2, which is 6. My base or height can be either of them. So what I'm going to do now is half times base times height, and I'm going to double it because there are 2 of them.
48.
Excellent. 48 square meters. So what is my shaded area? What do we have to do? We are taking it away. 80 take away 48. So what will be the answer?
32.
32 square meters. Excellent. Thanks for that. That was a pretty tough one, but Grace did a wonderful job there. So you have to find the total area, which was rectangle. And then you have to take the 2 triangles away. Luckily, the 2 triangles were exactly the same. So we can just find the one area and double it. And you have to take it away. Number 10. We are looking for the area. Our area is pi r squared. What's my r radius, Victoria? Excellent. 7. Now, with the area, the pi r squared is going to give us the full area of circle. But this is only quarter of a circle. So what do we do with this formula? We've got to do something to get just quarter of it. Divided by 4. Beautiful. Now I can find the area. I don't have to worry about adding radius on this one because it's area. If it was a perimeter, yes. So area will be pi times r squared, which is 7 squared, divided by 4. All right, calculate it, Victoria, and give me the answer for the 1 decimal place, please. 38.4. Beautiful job there. My answer is 38.4 square meters. 12. Complete the area conversion here. We got centimeters to millimeter. 1 centimeter, 0.1. No, not quite, because kilometers, meters, centimeters, millimeters, remember? And it goes from here to there, 1,000 times by 1,000. I'll just put 1 there. 1 times 100 times by 10. So from centimeters to millimeter, what do? We times by 10. Good. This one has squared, right? So we're going to square them. 1 centimeters, I'm going to square this, 10 millimeters, square it. So therefore, it'll be 1 square centimeter equals, what would that be, Liana? 10. 10 square is not 10. What is a 10 squared? Yep, 100 square millimeters. Oh, I haven't answered the question yet. I have to times by 100. 3.8 times 100. So the answer is 380 square millimeters. Okay, question 13. Find the surface area. So this is surface area. Okay. This rectangular prism. With the surface area, first thing you've got to remember with the surface area is how many faces this solid 3D shape has.
6.
6. Fantastic. So that means there's 6 areas you have to add up. But luckily with the rectangle, there are 3 types of rectangles. So we're going to go with that each one is paired up with the other. So I'm going to go front and the back rectangle, left and right rectangle, and top and the bottom rectangle. Can you just tell me, I'm doing a front and the back. This is my front. Front and the back the same. So if I just look at the front rectangle, I can just double up.
2 times 11 times 15.
2 times 11
times 15.
11 times 15. Excellent. Good job. I will calculate a little bit later. Okay. The left and right. So that'll be my right. So what will be my measurement for my right?
9 times 11.
Good. Top and the bottom, that's my top. Okay. So what will be my measurement? 2 times
15 times 9.
Excellent. Okay, Justina, could you please calculate for the first one?
330.
What's that second one?
198.
And the last one?
270.
270. Okay, so when you add them all together, what do you get?
798.
798 square centimeters. Excellent. Great job. Thank you. Question 15. Find the surface area. Okay, surface area is cylinder. Okay, I'll do this one. Surface area of cylinder. When you open the cylinder up, you will get 2 circles and 1 rectangle. So my surface area will be 2 pi r squared because there's 2 circles there. And the part in the middle, rectangle, the top part, base here is the circumference, the 2 pi r. And the height is a h. So what we got to do is 2 pi r times h. So the first one is the 2 circles, and the second part is the rectangle. Right, so we need to find radius. What is my radius for this cylinder?
The radius.
Yep. Diameter is 15 here.
Would it be half of 15?
Correct. So what is it? Half of $50.
But that means it would be a decimal place if it's half, so that would be 7.5.
7.5. Beautiful. Good job. 7.5 centimeters. So it'll be SA equals 2 times pi times r squared. So it'll be 7.5 squared plus 2 times pi times 7.5 times my height is 10. All right, guys, put that on your calculator using the brackets and everything. And I want the answer. Hannah, you're going to answer for this one. So calculator, please. And the rest of you, check with Hannah. So make sure we all got the same answer, please. And it's 1 decimal place, Hannah.
518.4.
Is anyone got 500 something?
Yes, I got different. I got 824.668.
The rest of you, actually, what you got is correct. Great job. So, Hannah, I think you need to tell me what was your mistake there.
I didn't do the squared.
Oh, that's a good
That's why.
mistake. See, that's a really good that we actually, everybody checked. So the answer is 824.7 square centimeters. Fantastic work, guys, today. All right, that's all for today's lesson. Well done.